give the floor to the Permanent Representative of Pakistan.
Thank you, Mr. President. We thank you for convening this urgent meeting requested by Algeria and Somalia in response to the latest wave of Israeli aggression against the Syrian Arab Republic. We also thank Under-Secretary General Jean-Pierre Lacroix and Assistant Secretary General Khalid Khiari for their briefings. Pakistan is deeply alarmed by Israel's ongoing and escalating attacks on sovereign Syrian territory. These strikes represent a flagrant violation of the UN Charter, international law, relevant Security Council resolutions, and the 1974 Disengagement Agreement. The recent airstrikes targeting multiple locations in Syria, including civilian infrastructure and urban centers, have caused civilian casualties and pose a grave threat to regional and international peace and security. Such actions further undermine Syria's pursuit of political stabilization and national reconciliation, objectives that are supported by this Council and the wider international community. We echo Special Envoy Pedersen's strong condemnation of these military escalations. As he rightly stated, they undermine efforts to build a new Syria at peace with itself and the region. His warning must be taken seriously. Mr. President, we are witnessing a deeply troubling pattern: continued unprovoked Israeli military aggression, repeated violations of the disengagement agreement, and illegal military presence in the area of separation, and open declarations of indefinite occupation. This blatant disregard for Syria's unity, sovereignty, and territorial integrity must be unequivocally condemned. The Secretary General's latest report also highlighted how Israeli restrictions have severely hampered UNDOF's ability to fulfill its mandate, including planned patrols and freedom of movement. The 1974 Disengagement Agreement remains binding. No force other than UNDOF should be present between the Alpha and Bravo lines. Any unilateral violation of this agreement is unacceptable. Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity must be fully respected. Israel's occupation of the Syrian Golan remains illegal, and as per Security Council Resolution 497, is null and void. The Council must demand Israel's complete withdrawal from the occupied Golan Heights. The Security Council cannot allow illegal military actions to set dangerous precedents. The presidential statement of 14th March reaffirmed Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity and urged all members to uphold these principles. Israel's actions are in direct violation of this consensus. The Council must act decisively and ensure accountability. Mr. President, Pakistan remains attached to the principle of Syrian-led, Syrian-owned political process grounded in the principles contained in Resolution 2254. Sustainable peace in Syria depends on the inclusive political transition, national unity, and reconciliation. Recent progress, including the formation of a transitional government, adoption of an interim constitution, and integration of civil and military institutions, must not be derailed by external military interference. The humanitarian consequences of these attacks are devastating. With over 16 million people already in need, the deliberate targeting of civilian areas and infrastructure only deepens the crisis and violates the core principles of international humanitarian law. We are equally concerned about the broader regional implications. Continued escalation risks igniting wider conflict at a time when diplomacy, de-escalation, and reconstruction must be the priority. The Council must send a clear and united message. Violations of sovereignty cannot be normalized, and the principles of the UN Charter must be upheld. We've listened carefully to USG Lacroix and Assistant Secretary General Kerry. These are serious findings on which the Security Council should pronounce, since the Council's calls are not being heeded to. We are ready to work with Council members and the pen holders in this regard. In conclusion, Pakistan stands in full solidarity with the brotherly people of Syria. We reaffirm our unwavering commitment to Syria's sovereignty, political independence, and the right of its people to live in peace, security, and dignity, free from occupation and external aggression. I thank you.